He sits bolt upright and he says, "You guys, you got to listen to me. Seriously, we have to be aware of Moghadam. He's a deadly spellcaster, and he knows where he has gone inside the tomb. He will not let us back inside without an escort. What are we going to do?"
Are we supposed to have an escort in the first place?
Yeah, we still have our pass.
Yeah, we got paper escort.
But what I wanted, I mean, after I get done, I kind of wanted to suggest possibly using L to go back 8 hours, so everything was the way we left it before we went. That's my thought. But
please explain how that works. I'm confused.
Ellie can go back. She can go from location or time or both. So if we took a long rest, it's 8 hours into the future. If we use L to go back 8 hours, everything, all the people, all the traps should be exactly the same spot. So all your cultists down yonder would be in the same spot. All your incubus, you have all your tieflings here. You have weird people looking strangely with a 4-armed ape here. But I mean, we could just go guns a blazing and see if anything changed. But that's just my opinion.
So basically, what you're saying is we try going back, and then like this whole thing that happened down here never happened.
Or we know that they're there.
Or we know it. We know that they're there, but we didn't actually interact with them.
Yeah, we can prepare for them.
Yeah, so instead of like wandering in and like getting under their spell, we could like throw a whole bunch of area of effect stuff and try and take all the cultists.
We never did try and get in here though. Like I know he was blocking us off, but we never did show the pass.
And rewatching this video, I kind of want to try to do something with this demon mirror ball guy.
The Balrog?
We kind of looked at the demon, the whatever he was.
You mean
do something crazy or
on like 3 times?
So all we really did was look at it, and that's kind of the reason why I casted comprehend language. Maybe there's a chance that somebody trapped him and he can talk. I don't know. That was my thought. And
That
maybe
was a bailer against the wall.
there we go.
A Baylor.
Well, we don't necessarily need to go back in time to do that, though. Let's take a stroll.
The only reason why I suggested going back in time is if we want to go back to where the people are humming. Or I mean, I guess we can go forward or just see where it is and maybe backstep a little bit. But if we know they're there and they're probably going to try to mass suggest us, we can try to be prepared for it. That's my thought.
Prison break?
Yeah, so just remember, certain places you can manipulate time, but you don't know if it goes forward or backwards. And stuff like that.
That's the other thought. That's what I want. That doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. So there's a chance that we could go back and none of it's the same.
I think we should check out that third tunnel, personally.
I do too.
That's another
we go
option.
back in time and do it that way. But we have to make sure we don't run across ourselves in the alternate timeline.
So now, and then I'll say that
I was wondering why this map looks so weird. It's different. It's like a little bit sharper, I think.
Because we already went back in time once, and now history's and now things are changing.
Remember I was saying about a workers' camp?
Yes.
It's going to be like, we'll put it on the outside of that tunnel over there.
Gotcha.
So group vote, whatever y'all want to do, just let me know what y'all doing.
I vote third tunnel.
I vote third tunnel too.
At least check it out, see what's there.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
And I'm thinking it's let's see, when y'all first got there it was morning time and y'all took 8 hours, so it's probably like nighttime.
Yeah.
Unless I'm wrong.
That was kind of my half other thought was if we wanted to scope out a tunnel, I mean, I could cast a bubble again. They wouldn't see us, and then we could kind of scout the area. to see if there's more or less activity at a certain time before we go transferring in. I mean, I have all these kind of ideas. Like I said, whatever the party wants to do, I'm fine with. But those are my thoughts.
Yeah,
We're
it may be a good time to check out that tunnel because there's no one working.
We still need to get that prisoner too and figure that out.
Yeah.
Because we still don't really know where it's at. We were told we were going to get an escort, but never showed up.
Yeah, you had a pass, so you don't know why you didn't have an escort.
Right.
Mm.
And then Wilfred just shared some information that Luna spoke to him while he was sleeping.
Yeah.
Yep. Luna is a good partner.
So, gonna go check out that third one.
Yes, I think that was the vote.
Okay.
Ellie regains charges in the morning or after in the morning or after a long rest.
She gets it.
I
Go
just
back.
have regains charges after rest, so I didn't know if it was only in the mornings or after a long rest.
I think it was at dawn,
I'm adding that to my Ellie list.
but y'all didn't use a charge. Well, just one charge to get there. So
Yep.
she's holding 5 at the moment.
Yep.
Cool.
I will write that.
So, yeah, and you will know that, I mean, where y'all at going across left and right is still kind of like some jungle type terrain, tropical. So, and it's dark. So just give me the group's perception at the moment before y'all start moving around.
All right.
Shiny.
And go. Modified 23.
17.
Ooh, those dice are very shiny.
Mm-hmm.
18.
A whole 6.
I got a. Where did it go? I lost it. Where? No, quit it.
12.
I lost my dice. Where did it go? I lost the number.
It's just 12.
Was it a 12?
Yeah, on the log it says 12.
Mm-hmm.
Sheena with the 22.
Oh yeah, it was a 9 plus 3.
Sheena, do you have dark vision?
Yes, I can see. I'm like somebody.
And
Which I'm the only one here
Wolfric got a
without dark
23. Wolfric's
Actually,
got,
yeah, modified 23 and 18 on the die. So
You got-
modified 23.
so yeah, everybody above 15 that's got dark vision. The only thing you're gonna see is one guy posted pretty much at each tunnel that's in robes. You don't see any dwarves working. You don't see any of those Umber Hulks moving around. So, and it just kind of looks like, they're just like, just watching the entrance with a torch or something.
Mm.
Not
How many
necess-
guys are there?
Just one on each entrance.
Not that I would know, because I don't see, but I'm just curious.
So I will let y'all move where you think you want to move, and maybe take a minute or two for a group plan.
I'll be rear guard.
There's a guard on each
So-
entrance over there?
On each entrance.
All right. I
Each of
mean-
these boxes. You said each of these boxes was 10 feet, right?
Yes. So I'm gonna put little markers where these guys are posted. So let me get
We totally have this pass and we're allowed to be here.
Yeah, but I
So-
don't know if we're allowed to be over there. It might just
I
be.
mean, we didn't see the prisoner anywhere in the other one.
Yeah, but
We gotta find the prisoner.
I know, but still, I don't know if. I don't know. I just don't trust this place. Maybe we should put
Was
them.
it the 4-armed apes or the frozen demon that made you not trust? the
Honestly, I
place?
feel like it was a bit of both.
Um,
Honestly, it was the fresco. To be perfectly honest, it was the fresco on the wall.
Oh, the
That's
slaves, right.
fair.
Yeah,
That's
that made me the most uncomfortable.
The name of the place isn't very encouraging either.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, right.
We used to live near a place called Mount Misery, so
So this is what you're used to. I got it.
yeah, Mountain Dew means nothing to me.
Right. So, what? Yeah, take a minute or two, and y'all want to talk it out before y'all go moving into their presence, or are you just gonna say, "Hey, what's up?"
You know
That's where the kitchen's at.
Does the party have a rogue?
No.
No.
Throw
A
your
rogue
voice,
left.
or your ventriloquist. Throw your voice.
So there you go.
It could be time for Theo's gonna go up to Shino and be like, it might be time for a cat nap. Wink wink.
What you did there? I like that.
So what are you trying to do?
Well,
Maybe make sure they're close enough when I do it.
if these guys don't let us pass, it might be time for a cat nap. Wink wink.
CP.
Maybe do some sneaky passing.
Sneaky sneaky. Mm-hmm.
You guys always want to do some sneaky, and I'm
I
wearing chainmail.
That's disadvantage.
I mean, I could just take off my chainmail and just
We
throw
have
it
a
on the ground.
multi-pass.
No
If the
armor.
multi-pass doesn't work.
Oh shoot, I can't find it. I found it. Okay, I found it.
Just in case, I don't know if the multi-pass is gonna work or not.
Multi-pass.
I mean, I probably could just talk them into letting us in there.
Can I
You have a
even
high
take
charisma,
off my armor
so-
and pack it? Is that even a thing?
If you look at catnap, it says a willing creature.
Damn.
Oh dang.
Oh.
It's a willing
Wait, what?
creature.
Unless I'm reading this wrong. I mean, what's the point of?
So you can help us with like night terrors?
So if any of us have insomnia, we're good.
The most oddly specific spell. She knows
to-
leveling
up to-
up to be a physician.
Up to 3 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range fall unconscious for the spell's duration. Spell ends on the target if it takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap it awake.
Time to break out the Freddy Krueger mod.
That
Okay,
doesn't
what's your
even
spell save DC?
that doesn't even make sense. Who would want to be put to sleep?
I guess
Okay,
if you were
try
casting as a
suggestion.
dead body, you were trying to like hide amongst dead bodies.
Unless I'm reading this wrong.
That's sad.
Weird spell.
If you want to change spells, hey
Wait, but I
Matt,
might be able to convince them into wanting to take a cat nap.
Oh my god, your charisma is really high, right? That would be
Matt, if-
freaking hilarious.
That
Holy
is
shit.
true. Like, yeah, if you use some kind of
Matt, if you're talking to us, we can't hear you.
Yeah, sorry, Matt.
I have my board down. Yeah, I remember how catnap actually works. Yeah, it's one of those weird spells that if you want to take a short rest but only have 10 minutes, that's what you use it for. When you would actually practically use it, I don't know, but that's, yeah, you get the benefits of a short rest in a 10-minute period compared to an hour. I don't know why you would ever use that, but that's what that says.
basically if the DM
Like, oh, I'm in the middle of a battle. I'm
don't
gonna
have
take a
time
nap.
for a short rest. It's
So-
like, yes, we do. We have 10 minutes.
So if you're
Well,
a
if you're
war-
doing a dungeon crawl, that would maybe make sense.
if you're a warlock and you use up all your spells and you only have 12 minutes before the oncoming party comes, then you could take a short rest, get all your spells back, and then go on. That's the only thing I could. Well, and certain like cleric.
Yeah, gains the benefit of a short rest,
Yeah.
or unless you're trying to maybe play dead. If your enemy's coming up, hey, he's unconscious. Well, let's
Yeah.
move on.
But if they slap you, then you come to you come too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
if you could make them your friend, like what's that spell that makes the creature friendly to you?
charm.
charm
Friends?
person.
Oh,
Yeah, charm. Yeah.
Or friends.
Or friends, yeah.
So if you want to,
Or
Dominate person if you're high enough.
Yeah. If you wanna change a spell or keep it, I'll let you decide, Crystal, if you want to take a minute or two to relook it.
All right. I did kind of have a question about the armor thing. Like, if I wanted to, could I actually take off my armor and pack it, or is that not a thing?
It'll
You
take,
do anything you want, man.
it'll take 10 minutes, and then when you're not wearing armor, it's 10 plus your Dex modifier. Yeah, there is a doff time, so I think it's 10 minutes for heavy armor.
Wait, isn't it Den plus Dex plus Con?
That's barbarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it takes you time to put it back on too.
I mean,
so
if I
it's
could
off
get
and
some medium armor, that might get rid of my disadvantage. But I don't have any medium armor.
done.
The only armor I know that would work that wouldn't give you disadvantage on stealth would be studded leather armor. You have to have a much higher dex though.
You can have up to a breastplate before. After that, you start getting disadvantage. That's medium, and that's a 14 plus your dex, maximum of 2.
Wow.
But yeah, heavy armor to take off takes 5 minutes, and to put it on takes 10.
Oh, okay. 5 minutes.
That's what it is. I can cast Pass Without a Trace if we want to sneak by him, or we can always let Shino give it a whirl, try to talk her way in with the multi-pass.
Yeah.
And then if that doesn't work, we can always just
And
Murder.
I was gonna say put them to sleep or something, but yeah, fair enough.
Spike their
Permanent
ale.
sleep.
Yeah, spike their ale, and they convince them to drink the whole thing. Use like suggestion. It's like you want to down a tankard of ale, and it's been spiked with sleeping serum.
Well, what did Luna tell you, Scott, about Mughaddam?
That he's a dangerous spellcaster.
Okay, just making sure. All right.
Yep, he's a dangerous spellcaster, and he knows where we went in the tomb.
Okay. Thank you. So what's the plan? We're going with Shino and schmoozing, or we're trying to pass without a trace, or
I can schmooze my way over there. We're trying to go into the third one, right?
yeah,
The third
you're
tunnel, yeah.
attempting to go over here to check it out. So I mean, do you have a good persuasion?
I have an amazing persuasion, actually.
Yeah.
Plus 10. Yeah.
All
so
right. Does somebody have guidance?
Who's got the pass?
Who had the pass?
Tyler.
Tyler, right? Saltine. Saltine.
He dropped it, and I clumsily picked it up, and then I think he took it back when we were all sleeping, probably, or before, something like that.
I stole it out of your pocket while you were sleeping.
Slide a hand check.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm loving this.
With disadvantage because
It's terrible.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, you tried to in the middle of the night for some reason. You just grabbed Kithrix's junk.
Oh,
See a hand coming over, and then all of a sudden you see a gloved hand go over. No, I don't think so. Actually,
Try the other guy.
Actually, what is my passive perception? I might have failed that. 10.
Yours is 10.
Yeah.
That would be something where you could use it, like if you're sleeping, you know.
Yeah.
Would I have disadvantage because I'm sleeping, or would it be automatic failure?
Roll one more sleight of hand. If he would have rolled with advantage, then.
So would I roll perception with disadvantage?
All right. Well, let's see if you can beat the 16. Yeah, with disadvantage.
Come on.
No. All right. So yeah.
It slid on that B for so long.
Yeah. Oh, did I put these red marks on this map, or did somebody else?
Oh wow.
I can't undo it.
Shoot, that was probably me. I was trying to.
It's all right. No, it's all right. Because if I click it and it doesn't give me the option to undo it, I can't. I was curious.
It was like that when we got here.
What's with that?
Per- persuasion. Persuasion.
I have no idea. What that
No clue where that came from.
So is Sheena's gonna go over and talk to them? Is the group gonna go behind her, stay back a little bit, or what?
I'll stick behind her.
Can y'all see this part where I'm putting my pointer?
I mean, we can see the
Yeah.
pointer, but
Yeah, we see the pointer. Nothing over there.
Oh, we're all spread out.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is all the, the tropical jungle type stuff. So if y'all want to just stay back in there and not be seen,
That would
you
be
know?
great.
yeah.
We're hiding in the trees.
yeah, and just kind of scoping out. And I mean, did Salkeen give her the pass?
Did I? I don't know.
Well, I'm asking.
This
I
is
don't
where this is
recall
where the
handing
role
it
playing
over.
comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I? Well, no. Now that I think about it, you didn't.
She's just gonna be like, oh wait, shit, I need some paper. I need that piece of paper.
Give him a
Yeah.
faux pass. It's like, yeah, it looks nothing like it. Yeah, this will do.
This is totally a counterfeit.
Mhm.
All right, play it off.
All right, she's gonna go up to the guard and be like, yo, can I go in there real quick, man?
Oh yeah, I mean he would have give me your stealth to see if you caught the jump on him. He might have heard you coming and see how close you would have gotten.
16?
Yeah, I mean you would have got pretty close, man. I mean almost
but you're
melee
right behind
range, and then he would have
It was
heard your footsteps and put up the torch, halt, and you said what you did, and he's like, who are you? Don't you know what time it is?
Just be like, well, I dropped my pencil in there and I need to go and get it.
Yes.
He's like, what is a pencil?
Oh no.
You're writing. You drop your quill.
Yeah, cool.
There's a very important quill. It's given to you by your grandmother.
Like, you uncultured swine. It's this thing, right? It's wood. You take it and you can put it on something called paper. And then you just go scribble, scribble, scribble. And you make pictures with it. But obviously you don't know that because you're lower class.
Ooh.
Intimidation check.
This is going to go terrible.
You could have just showed him the pass.
It's easier.
She could have, but
I mean,
I respect that this is what she decided to do. And I love it.
Yeah. If this goes south, we're gonna have to kill these guys anyway. So if this goes south, oh well, it just happens sooner rather than later.
yeah.
I'll show you
So, I
this
mean-
pass that's wrapped around my knuckles.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, he is gonna be kind of taken back a little bit, at your forwardness, but he's like, I don't know you, so I mean, do you have something that tells me you have to be in here at this time of night? I have no idea who you are.
I'm gonna just be like, you're questioning me? I was sit here, okay? You're gonna question me. I was sitting here for a quest, okay? Don't act like you're special or anything. I could have you fired like that,
Who-
okay?
Who sent you? Who sent
your
you?
your big boss. You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying here? You can tell me that I'm
Why
lying.
are you here for this for this tunnel? What's your purpose?
I already told you it's to get my pencil. Why do you keep questioning me about this?
You're on the path.
Well, he's gonna say, "Stay here. I'm gonna go look for your pencil."
Oh.
Oh, damn.
And yeah, he's gonna go in the tunnel.
Fair.
And he's
Can
gonna come.
I-
He's gonna come back. Well, go ahead.
Can I run and hand her the pass while he's gone?
Yes, there you go.
Here.
You didn't give it to her.
I forgot.
And yeah, he's gonna come back like a minute or two. You know, whatever this pencil writing utensil is, I didn't find anything.
I would just be holding the pass, kind of like, oh shit, I was supposed to use this.
Did
Like,
did Saul King
my
go back?
pass?
Did Saul King
Yeah,
go back in the one?
I went back into the trees.
Okay. Go ahead, Sheena.
Doesn't
I
look
literally shoved
suspicious
it
at
into her
all.
hand and left.
She was just gonna like kind of scratch her neck and be like, of course I have a pass, you know, duh. I was just trying to see if you would believe me and see if you were a good guard.
Testing security. It's fine.
I got you.
Oh gosh, I'm loving this.
Well,
Did
like,
anyone explain to Shino what's going on though, real quick? Did anyone give her a backstory?
yeah, give her a quick. I mean, I don't
Oh
know.
my
give her-
gosh, you missed last
She's
week.
no
You're a
idea
mine
what's going on.
inspector, inspecting the structural stability of it.
Let's take two. Let's take 2 minutes if somebody wants to catch her up because she has no idea what she's looking for.
Oh my gosh.
Unless she went over the notes and watched the video. And
We are chaotic, and I love it.
Oh my
I think we were too busy working for her to do that.
I might have skimmed.
okay, tell us what you know. If you can't recite at least 3 things that have happened in the last, you're gonna go back down to level 5. No, I'm just kidding.
So you know, walked into that other tunnel, bunch of tieflings. Should have flirted with them, but it's okay. Could flirt.
Sorry, that was my bad. I was in charge of your character last week, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
See, there's like the silver wire that was on the wall. Guys,
Oh, look at you.
went into a room, and then there was like
It's an obscure
gorilla 8 4-armed beast in there, guy.
All right, you passed the test. You passed the test. I'm very proud of you. Give yourself inspiration.
All right, now here's the important one.
She was absent.
Why are we actually here?
Saul Keen has no idea why we're here, and he was here last week.
Under the cover of it.
Couple things. We're looking for artifact. We're looking for pieces for the time machine. We're looking for the prisoner somewhere in here for a prisoner exchange. Then we're also possibly given whereabouts of something of Monarch, the Temple of Monarch, or I always forget what it's called.
Moloch.
Yeah, either Moloch or Moloch.
Moloch.
Mollusk.
Yeah.
Moloch.
So yeah, we're looking for a prisoner exchange. We're looking for pieces for the time machine for links.
And definitely Shino's pencil, because it's definitely in there somewhere.
Definitely.
That's canon.
So, you good to go, Shino?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just like hold out the pass and just be like, mind if I just walk in, sir? I was just testing.
He's gonna take a quick look, hold the torch to it, paper, and it's like, okay, like I said, I didn't see this writing utensil, but you're free to go in there, but just be advised, unless you want to sleep with some Umber Hulks, I don't know what's your purpose to go in there, but he's gonna allow you.
Who knows? Sheena might be into Umber Hulks.
Oh my.
I would not recommend it.
And just like that, we have another layer.
Maybe
So-
they're into Eiffel Towering.
Oh god. I don't even want to know. I don't even.
I don't want to know what that means.
Yeah.
They
So,
have positors.
I don't want my
So-
imagination to take over on that either. So
Shino, are you proceeding to go in and take a look?
Yeah, I would be like, you mind if I grab like 2 of my friends with me? Just take them in real quick. Kind of don't want to
Come
walk
out of the bushes.
You can. It might change the scenario, but
Well,
Just
if
be
you're
like,
doing
"Don't-
3 of
just
them,
let
I'd
me grab my
recommend
friend, it's
get
kinda
this
dark."
for light. and
Hey.
Oscar for for his stone cutting.
Okay. I mean, he's gonna ask how many's in your party.
Be like 2. It's just 2 right now.
All right.
Might be
He's
more.
gonna say, "Well, hurry up! I've got a nap to take." So
I just
yeah,
I'm gonna just run back and be like, okay, the rest of you fucking hide. 2 of you come with me.
all right.
Like I said, Shrine is just taking Kithric with you to shed light, and I'm taking Oscar because he is a dwarf and he would it's like you could actually fake him being an inspector for structural integrity.
Okay. So yeah, whoever's going, put your tokens next to Shino, and
Yeah, go on. Put me next to
And as always, if it goes south, we'll back you up.
Val's gonna go invisible
Nice.
So
and follow.
okay.
I have one
So
use of it a day. So.
that is the entrance there. So if y'all want to put yourselves at the entrance, you know, he's going to just kind of look y'all over as y'all are approaching. And so is anybody has light, or are you popping a torch, or what are y'all doing? Because it's dark.
I think Kithric said he was going to provide light.
I'm gonna move my character closer to you guys. For the record, Wolfric has actually been
there's-
crouched down this entire time in the forest line.
Okay, I'm just what I didn't know because Kithric is still in the dark.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm still out there. I don't have light. I mean, other than a torch, that's the only thing I really have.
Oh.
I thought you had the light cantrip.
before you
That
walk
was,
out,
that was
Kithric-
Cronus.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
I have the light cantrip. So
you can
I mean,
you can light something of his.
yeah. What do you want me to light up?
Oscar's just gonna stick his warhammer in the bushes.
I'm like, "Thanks." And then I'll just touch your warhammer, and then I'm like, don't shine it at me, shine it on the side, so it lights up on the side, and then
Okay. So yeah, if you want to move your token in there, where you think you're going to be. That way I can. You're moving Kithric's?
I think I'm gonna stay out here. Yeah, fuck it. I'll go inside.
I just need to know who's got the light, man. Come on, work with me. All right, so you get. Let me just open this up for you. You're gonna get 20 foot in, and then right past that, right here is going to be a 20-foot wall door. And you can tell by looking at the floor that there's like scratch marks. So you can kind of get the sense that this thing goes back and forth, and there's kind of like up in here grooves to where it goes. It's a indentation, so it slides back and forth into that slot, and it's this huge 20, at least whoever high. I think I said it was 10-foot high halls. So a 10-foot by 20-foot, just a cement, not cement, but some type of rock wall that slides back and forth. And you're going to see some like scribbled writings on it that you can't really decipher at the moment.
Well,
Some like symbols.
is it actually in the language, or I mean, is it just kind of random scribbling? Because I should still have comprehend language still up. Unless it's been an hour.
And that is
I can,
any type.
If I I can read anything if I touch it, or if I can understand any verbal, but I can't necessarily respond back to them. But yeah, if I can touch it, I can read it.
Okay. Yeah. So if are you gonna go ahead and touch the writing?
Yep.
Okay.
Go right up to it. Put
Okay.
my hand on it.
All right.
Reading.
and it's going to be an abyssal, and it's just going to say Umber Hulk Pit.
Well, I mean, I already naturally speak abyssal anyway, so.
Well, there you go. He's like, oh, that's weird.
So look at any different.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna. Are we looking for this prisoner?
Yes.
Honest question. Okay, I'm gonna do something no one's done yet. Hello, Mr. Guard.
Hello. What can I do for you?
So, according to your big boss, we're supposed to be escorting a prisoner. I was wondering if you could point us in the right direction.
Oscar knocks and he asks for directions.
Wow, what a guy.
I'm a 20th century man.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, he's like, I have no idea about a prisoner. You're gonna have to wait till morning time when Mohogdom comes in.
Nelzar. We're looking for Nelzar.
Nelzar?
He's like, give me a break, pal. I just started yesterday. I don't know anybody.
I'm on the night shift. I don't know.
They haven't even given me my first break. Come on, guy.
I understand. Hope it goes better for you.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
If you're going back to the other tunnel, tell that guy I need my break.
Okay. These Umber Hulk pins. Is it? Do we see them or do we just see the sliding door?
If you want to go back next to it and give me your perception, if you're trying to hear something or see something.
Can I just investigate to see if they're around?
Sure.
Because I am using my hands, right? Perception is eyes and ears. Investigation is hands and face, I guess. 22.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, you can kind of see I guess whatever foot tracks they would make on the ground, like some in the dust marks going back and forth. So you kind of get in that sense. I mean, you might even hear some Umber Hulk snoring behind there. Maybe that's where they sleep.
Sleepy boys.
Hey, Oscar, could you help me with this door?
Absolutely.
He's like, this is what I live for.
Can Kithrix weakly try to open the door and then see if Oscar will just strong arm it open?
Does it say put your paw? I can't read this.
The hinge is on the wrong side.
Get out of here.
There is no hinges, but you can certainly try.
Right.
Oh no.
That's a 7.
I mean, do you want me to try to roll for that or?
You can't do worse than a 7.
Are you trying to push it open?
Kind of slide it open or whatever way they go.
It's not going anywhere. Give me your Arcana check.
Arcana. Dice are being hidden. 19.
Is that a meat die?
No.
Dice.
It is definitely under some sort of magic spell that slides it back and forth.
Open sesame.
Yeah. I don't see anything else written like a code to say to unlock, say the name of the architect or something like that.
Not that you can tell, but I don't know if y'all remember back I think it was last week or the week before that they had like some wristbands on, something like that.
Man.
with some symbols on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was back in the painting cave over here, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I'm-
that was the Girlon that had that on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. What are they called?
Giralon, so
Giralon.
Girallon. So it's a four-armed gorilla type beast.
Yes.
So, but you didn't get close enough to Umber Hulk to see that.
Is there? Is it even cracked open a little bit, or is it completely sealed?
It's completely sealed.
All right. Any other smart ideas?
I can try and dispel it if you really want to go in there.
I mean, you know your magic better than I do. You can always try.
I already tried it.
Hey, Chris, what's Oscar's stone cutting specialty thing?
Oh, it's a it's I think it's history checks, but like I have an advantage on like stone based history checks.
What about just like looking at a stone itself? Like, can you tell, not necessarily where it's from, but size, shape, stuff like that? Like just
I
like
believe I can.
Yes, and I will. Isn't that
Back
how?
in the mountains, he was also a geology teacher.
Isn't that how yes and works?
It's okay. So whenever you make an intelligence in parentheses, a history check related to the origin of stonework, so like origin based. So you're considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check.
give me your what's higher for you, your history or your stone cutting ability check or your intelligence check?
It is probably my stone cutting.
All
My
right,
stone
just
cutting rather.
give me that check.
Because it adds your proficiency bonus.
It's a 9.
Yeah, it's
I know. I'm looking at
it's a magical stone. Well, it's a
Right.
stone. It's held by magic. So I mean, did you want to try something, Val, with your dispel magic? Is that what you're trying to do? Well, if you dispel it, you're just removing magic, right?
Yeah.
So then you got this 10 foot by 20 foot, however deep it is, stone that you can't move.
Real heavy stone. Yeah. And I can only remove a magical effect.
I don't want you to blow or slot if you don't have
Yeah,
to.
that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Because
if I want to go in this door or not.
there's no wheels under this stone
Yeah,
wall.
so we still gotta lift it, even if it isn't magically sealed.
There's
Just
plenty of
trap them
tunnels.
inside and kill them.
There's plenty of tunnels and paths. There might be another way in.
Yeah, guys, I think we'd be better off going back the way we came. I can certainly try, but I think it'd be better served saving this till we get a little more knowledge of what's behind that door. Because if it's just a bunch of bunk beds, I'm gonna be a little mad.
Giant bunk beds.
And some Umber Hulk dung.
Thanks.
Would probably like writing on the walls like Mohogden sucks and like poop.
Yeah.
This is where it sucks playing multiple characters because I know what other characters that I play would do.
I know.
I thought the same thing.
All right. What's Poop doing? This suspense is killing me.
Mm-hmm.
I think my vote is to back out quietly and try our luck at the tunnel we know.
Yeah, and I gotta tell that other guard that this guard needs a break. So that's
They
two
must
things.
not have a union. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all
I don't think they do this board.
Y'all say anything to him leaving? Like, yeah, you're right. We didn't find a pencil.
Pretend like we did find it.
You're like, oh shit, it was in there. You just didn't look hard enough. Try harder next time.
Oh, let me see. Can I see it?
Oh, and so Kithrix is going to hear this and make how she described a pencil in her hand with minor illusion.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. That's a cantrip.
Yeah, just don't
Nice.
move it.
Just hold it.
Ithric saved you. Nice. Good job. All right. So y'all going back into the darkness and make a plan?
That was awesome.
Darkness do we go.
So yeah, y'all need to decide. Are y'all going to go to the other tunnel, or like Matt was suggesting, try Ellie, or
A quick question. In the time that we walked back, I cast the dome, and then when we woke up and stuff like that, so I probably would have been looking at my spell book more and more. Would I know any more, having some time to think about it, would I know any more about this Baylor down here? Like why the history of who he was, or what's actually trapping him? Is it, can it speak? Can it hear? Or is it in another plane or anything like that?
by learning what spell do you think?
Just like, so when we looked at it, and so we tried some things and tried to reduce it and just tried looking at it. If going like throughout the travel and seeing what else is in the tunnel, could I have thought about what that is, or who that could be, why he might be trapped there, what's holding him there, anything of that nature?
I mean, I'm sure your thoughts will be running wild, and Cordelia trying like thinking, why is this this Baylor, which is a a somewhat huge demon, tied up in the at the end of the wall with wires going to him. So I mean, you do know that wires are hooked to control panels. So I mean, what does the group think as a whole? If you put two and two together, something goes to something with wires, and y'all did see some sparks. I mean, let's talk to the AC guy. What do you think happens when wires and sparks happen?
I think you got it short. You have a fire hazard.
It's
That'll be
stone. Stone
$300.
won't catch on fire.
What does wires do to move one thing to another?
Well, they transfer energy. As from my professional paladin opinion, I suppose it would be draining power from said demon. Maybe utilizing him like a battery, a demonic battery.
Demonic battery.
Did your character know that?
Sexy. Probably.
I feel like my character might, because he is a paladin.
Yeah.
So he's probably seen some shit.
Yeah, maybe stuff to do with the divine,
Or the opposite.
or
of
the
it.
opposite of.
Paladins fight demons in hell, in lore.
Yeah, that's my
check.
job. I imagine I see more of the bad stuff than the good stuff.
Okay. So I mean, I'm sure maybe Oscar would have shared that information and in the group huddle before y'all decide your next step.
Let's go with that. Also, I'm going to tell that guard that other guard needs to break.
And I mean, he's gonna, of course, ask who are you and what are you doing here?
Code enforcement. I am. Wait, oh crap! Where's?
Are you one of the workers?
No, I've been subcontracted for a prisoner exchange. I'm just waiting on my my compatriots here. However, that other guard guarding the Umber folks, I guess it's his first day, and he said he needs his break.
Oh, all right.
Told me to deliver the message.
All right. And he's going to kind of like wander in that tunnel a little bit into that middle one.
The guard is.
Yeah.
All right.
Now what?
Sheena.
Well, I mean, if the group wants to take a minute and decide, are you going in the tunnel, or are y'all going to choose Ellie, or see what the time does, or?
I want to find out. Me as a player wants to find out. Wolfric doesn't care.
Find out.
Find out which part, the tunnel or what Ellie does. Find out what, Scott?
Oh, wants to find out if we go back in time, if we can just retry this over and over again or not.
Oh God.
Sure, we can replay the session every week. Keep trying until it works, or until you run out of
Except this time
charges.
we would explore that tunnel that we noticed.
Yeah.
With the ladder in it.
I'm up for whatever y'all choose. I just need to know what y'all doing.
We need that whole pass.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I say we just go and check out. We can always do we can always use Ellie at any time, I suppose. So I feel like we should go and check out the this tunnel again.
It's relatively instantaneous. It's not like we have to wait 10 minutes for it to tick down while we're being chased by city guards or whatever.
Right. No, all you have to do is be within range of her, 10 or so feet, and then she takes us.
And hopefully be in an area where it works.
Only one way to find out.
Fair. That's an important note.
Yeah.
It's an area that works.
Somebody's half in the area, and
I will tell you, out of roll,
Self-interception.
It's in the module, the places where it works. It's not my decision. I could change it, but I'm not that type of DM. It's already in there.
Yeah, well, as characters, we wouldn't know the full extent of it, so I'm sure
exactly.
We got to try at least once to see what happens.
Oh yeah. No, we didn't ask if there was bad cell reception here. No.
Yeah.
We didn't know where we're going. No. I say we try and go down to the cultist before we try Ellie and just see. I mean, it's been 8 hours. Who chants for over 8 hours, I guess. Maybe they were in morning prayers. Now we got here. I don't know.
You'd be surprised. Some people are crazy.
But let's check out that ladder pit. We gotta get past that guard first, though. So I'm gonna come back over here with Shino. Hey, Shino.
Yeah.
You don't get the pass.
Well, no, I'm not asking for it. I mean, you can hold on to it. Just come with us.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna go over. Hey, I talked to the other guard. He was being kind of sick, though. I'm sorry. All right, come on, Shino.
Since Val is still invisible, can she just take a few steps in and just make sure nothing's in there while they're trying to get the hall pass to work?
All right. Yeah. So I mean, as you're going in there, that's the one guard would have came out with another one and would have sent him to replace that other guy, and this guy would have just sit back and reposition himself right next to Shino. So I mean, there's going to be a couple of people in there, kind of like the maybe like just 2 or 3 still working on the murals on the walls by candlelight and stuff. And let me just they're going to be by candlelight.
Yeah.
Let me grab my hand tool, and I'm just going to put them. They're going to be let me get this one. And we'll go about 10 more minutes, and then we'll take a break. And we'll put
What's this orange line for? Was that an accident?
I don't know.
I think it was an accident.
Oh, it's you.
No, I'm using green.
Ah, all right. Who's the orange? God damn it. Yeah, so you're gonna have 3 working on the murals on the wall down there.
But nothing else looks out of place from what I can see. Same as what it was before when we were in here before.
Just a little bit darker because you don't have that daylight coming through the entrance. So there's going to be a few torches on the walls, and they're kind of have a little more candles where they're working to get a little more light where they're at. But yeah, so what's the game plan here? I mean, I'm assuming Shino, you showed the pass to that one guard.
Yeah, I just kind of shook it in front of him, like, yeah, we got this shit, man. Go walk in.
So he was gonna ask you, did you Oscar, you already told him what your purpose was the first time you came, right?
Yeah,
All right, just making sure.
I'm telling everybody.
Okay.
It's my reason for being here.
All right. So yeah, I mean, they're gonna allow you to go through, see the pass, and as long as I would say that you're not doing anything out of the ordinary that's hostile, then they're just gonna let you go through at the moment.
And so we only really see these 3 on the side here, right?
Yep.
Did they also look like they're super engrossed in their artwork?
Give me your group. I mean, are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just gonna walk in normally?
I guess normally.
We were given
Okay.
the okay, so.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna get you're just gonna get like just a quick, like, they hear footsteps and a quick look and just get back to their work, painting on the wall. Are y'all going?
Oscar's gonna take a peek in this room real quick. Any more gorilla folk in here?
That door is going to be closed at the moment. He gives up so easy.
Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry.
Was it
Back to the
locked?
door.
I just said it was
It's been closed,
closed.
was it locked?
Oscar respects privacy.
Hey, give me your investigation check. If you're trying to find out.
That's a 17.
Nice.
It is locked.
Okay.
Who's got lock picks?
It's locked in there, guy.
Who's got lock picks?
I do.
I
In
don't
theory.
think anybody's proficient.
I'm not proficient in them, but I have them.
Just realize that y'all trying not to attract any unwanted attention. So
Are we doing this?
Gotta do something,
I don't know.
right? I mean,
I don't know.
not much else in this hallway, right?
Well, tell me who wants to do what. I know Kithrix wanted to go look at the Baylor.
Yeah.
Let's go look at the Baylor. I'm down for Baylor.
And then the tunnel with the ladder?
Yeah, that one too.
Because I want to know what's down there.
Okay.
So I can't remember if you answered me, but would I have known and got any more information or looked up anything about this Baylor, why he's there, or what's holding him back, or?
I mean, not from what you would have gained in your 8 hours of long rest.
So can I, and I don't know, I don't even know if this will work. Can I try to speak to it in I don't really want to like. How about Abyssal? Because I saw that on the Umber Hawks pin about why are you here?
Well, if you do remember, let me just backtrack what I just said because you were asking why he was being held up or whatever. He did have that black sphere around him. So, I mean,
I think he was unconscious too.
yeah, he was unconscious. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure with your background, you would know that he's being held by some type of magic with that black sphere.
Theo's gonna kind of pipe up and just be like, hey, so have you ever seen like something like a tree get hit by lightning? Keep up with me on this. And how like it hits it and it'll like crackle up and explode and like kind of catch on fire. And I know sometimes in the Fey Wild, if something's like ultra charged, it'll like overpower it. So like these wires seem to be leading towards something. What if we like overpower it, like jump start it or something like that? Do you think that would be a good idea to maybe like burn it out or something? Maybe the sphere would lower.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of like a fight fire with fire kind of gal, and I'm just assuming like if we put in more power, it might overcharge or overheat or something like that.
Yeah, I like that idea. What you got?
I don't particularly have anything. Wait, maybe I do.
Did you already? Excuse me.
I actually do
interrupt.
have a spell that does that. Sorry.
Did Kithrix already try to talk with them, or you were just asking if you could?
Yeah, I would have tried to say that, like, why you here, just before Theo would have said something.
In what language?
Abyssal, because that's what was in the Umberhawk holding area. It was either that or uncommon because of what we saw in Valhalla there.
He is awake.
Sweet.
And he is going to respond to you in Abyssal. Does anybody else speak Abyssal?
Dope. No.
Nope. I can only speak
Nope.
Draconic and Common.
Okay.
I speak Infernal.
Mm.
Wait, is that this character?
No, it's not. It's no.
Well, every character I have speaks
Yeah,
no. Yeah.
So he's gonna tell you, Kithrix, that my name is Tarnhelm, Tarnhem, and I'm being held here by the magic of Asarak. And I'm being held by this sphere. And it's draining me.
Why are you held here?
For my energy.
Hey, Oscar, you all right?
We don't know that.
You don't hear this.
Oh,
I
she's
am
right.
seeing
Sorry.
and hearing the doors of chaos at this.
He's gonna say, "Can you help release me?"
How would I go about doing that?
He's going to ask you to disrupt the ceremony in the chapel.
Mm.
And after you do that, you can set the controls to release me.
The one down to the southwest over there. No, point. I guess he went. The one where the incubus. Fuck it, yeah, let's just say that.
If you do, I can give you anything that you ask.
Buy anything. How far does your power go?
Well, I am
Making a deal with a demon.
This is not good juju.
Oh, this can only go so well. I'm excited.
I am a demon, so
I seek the whereabouts of an Aarakocra named Zeed. You give me him, I will free you.
you get me out of here, I'll give you what you want.
Deal.
Oh.
There's a finger in his belt
Love
somewhere. They're like, it's too hard to find.
Oh.
With a demon.
I am so looking forward to this.
I
Especially since my character has no idea it's going to happen. This is going to be awesome.
I will give a very brief description to the group of cultists are bad. We got to stop this ceremony. I won't mention anything about the deal.
That tracks.
Holding
That
secrets
tracks.
back.
Dang you.
That tracks.
Dang it.
Oh.
Don't know the deal.
Matt, when you get a minute, just shoot me a text or in chat or whatever directly of the deal, just so I can write it down.
Okay.
And let's take a 5-minute break, and then we'll see.
I'm so excited
What a
about
great-
this.
What a
Deal with
Like,
demons.
Oh, this is going to be awesome. Really happy I'm part
Haven't they
of
ever
it.
told you never to make a deal with the devil? The demon is just as bad.
I have my reasons.
I made a pact with another worldly deity without knowing its identity, so.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. We'll take a 5.
Oh, I'm going to love it.
Rar. Like.
Hey Matt, so you know how you sent me the TikTok that was like, I found a new hobby. I found a new hobby. Crystal now it just sings that to me because that's literally me.
Probably know something about learning languages,
Oh yeah, true,
especially since you heard the word board.
true.
Vorpal. I don't know why I said Vorpal, but okay.
Little spoiler alert.
Whoa.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Oh.
The deal that I just made.
Oh yeah. No, it was good. It was good.
We just looked it up. Paladin can worship an evil god.
Yeah, because it just stemmed from the same source of power. Like it's the same type of power. It's just
It's the same
evil.
method of acquiring that.
Right, exactly.
That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Or Oathbreaker, isn't that what the whole Oathbreaker thing is all about?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, does it have to be someone else? It can be your broken oath.
Well, but that's the thing. I mean, who are you breaking it out to? Are there any neutral gods? I feel like my character.
There definitely are.
Yeah.
I feel like my character's a neutral god kind of guy.
Yeah, he seems like a neutral guy.
There's a lot of gods.
Yeah.
Originally, I was going to pray to the god of like so. That was going to be like my quest. Yeah. So there's a god of bureaucracy who's considered like the one true dead god because no one worshipped him. And that was originally my plan, but I fucking hate bureaucracy, so I can't.
You can't even role play that.
We're just waiting on Scott.
Yeah, Brad, I can send you more, but
Hey.
most of it is in my the backstory section of Kithworks.
Gotcha.
I actually, I was just curious about the mounts. Do you know anything about that?
I think mounts are kind of weird, like how the mechanics of it works. But I don't know a lot about it.
I was just curious.
I mean, what's your question about it? Like,
She's in my campaign too.
you gotta, I mean, it depends on what it is, and it depends if it's independent or you're trying to control it. Depends if it's a horse or something else.
I don't know. I mean, I know my animal handling is a little high, so, but I don't know if I would want a mount because I don't know how it works. So,
And I think even if you're something like what I call what's not a centaur, yeah, horse body man, horse legs man body. That's a centaur, right?
Satyr? Yeah, centaur or satyr is goat. Yeah, so horse body.
Satyrs.
Centaur.
The one with
2 legs and 4 legs, centaur.
Yeah, the four horse legs, 2 human arms is the centaur, right?
Yes,
I think that's kind of a mount, sort of. And then there's weird things with mounted combat and stuff like that. It's I know it gets very weird, but normal like horses and stuff like that. I think it's easier, but I still don't know a lot about mounts. That's one thing I gotta look up. I know that was a non-answer, but
Well, that's fine. I was just more wondering about like how they would work in the game, because I don't even know if I would use it anyways. That's what I'm saying. Like, what situation would they be useful in?
I mean, if you're traveling long distance
maybe,
over,
well, like if it's a large map or something, maybe. But
and if you're doing something almost like an epic battle where you got a huge battlefield, you might use mounts.
Yeah,
and I think like boats and stuff like that are vessels. I don't know if they count as mounts or not. That's
they count as vehicles.
Vehicles,
yeah,
but not mounts.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
All
I've
right.
never really experienced mounts, so I don't have good answers for you.
I just know the horses always die.
Yeah, how else is glue supposed to be made?
Oh my god.
There's no
Yeah,
like,
so it's like, yeah, it depends on what type of, like, if you bareback or a certain saddle, or if you got stirrups. So it's like either you're in control or it's in control of itself. And there's a lot of rules. So it depends on what you do and what you pick and whatever. But
Well, I wouldn't even know what would be available. That's
well,
the other thing.
when in doubt, Google.
Besides horses.
When in doubt, Google.
I mean, a big old freaking giant timber wolf would be cool, but that sounds like.
Are you talking about giant rodents?
No, timber wolf.
There's timber wolves in my
A9.
wall.
Well,
Timber wolves. Yeah.
Like
Best
like a
advice,
giant
Uncle Nero.
prehistoric timber wolf.
Well, Val can turn into a
Oh.
moorbounder. You can
True.
be convincer enough. Yeah.
it will take a lot.
Here's 3 sugar cubes.
Whoa.
I'm
What a
offended that you
spicy
think I'm
deal.
that cheap, to be honest.
It's the Hors d'oeuvre, you know. It's a starter plate.
Oh my god.
All right, so what's
Fuck is that?
Let me go see what they're doing because. What'd you do?
oh
I did something wrong. Oh no.
cat?
Cats.
Yeah, what is your cat's name, Val? I can't remember.
Lexi's cat's name is Obi.
Obi,
Valentine.
yes. Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I noticed Obi had a bow tie.
Yes, he's quite dapper. He likes to.
Yeah, it reminded me of a line from Doctor Who. Of course I wear bow ties. Bow ties are cool.
That's close to my cat's name.
Bow
What's your
tie.
cat's name?
OD.
OD. See, it works because it's short for Oberyn, like Oberyn Martell from Game of Thrones, or Obi-Wan Kenobi. So dual purposes.
I remembered I forgot to fix my name.
All right, we had to go chase. We had to go herd cats.
We all good?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. What's the group doing?
Trying to head back to the temple.
Yeah. For the spoopy.
Should we check the ladder before we? Does it look like? Do we hear
Yes,
anything?
yes.
Let's
Oh,
see.
did we put it here?
All right. So you are at that ladder, and if you remember, it goes about 30 feet down.
Mhm.
Give me your perception check.
Since I'm standing right there, I'll lean over it and touch your shoulder and give you guidance.
What does guidance do for me again? I don't think I've
D4.
gotten that. D4?
D4.
Bitch. Perception, you said?
Yes.
Come on. Ooh.
Oh.
I don't even
21.
need
There you
it.
go.
I think I'll save that guidance.
You got 59 more seconds to use it.
Only good for a minute.
Yeah,
Go ahead
it's,
and use that guidance.
Yeah.
Not as good as inspiration.
Okay, so that's 25 total.
Jesus.
That's
Uh,
good guidance.
you don't hear anything, but it's extremely dark going down there.
All right.
Like glow sticks. Just kidding.
I'm gonna go ahead and climb down that ladder slowly, stealthily.
Can I reach out a hand and hold you back and say, "Let me send Dienda back down there."
That's a good idea.
So summon Dienda. Where'd she go? And can I send her down there? I can get she can go 100 feet away from me.
And she is a owl.
Owl, yeah, it's a black owl.
Okay. So I'm trying to think how this works with the wingspan and going down the shaft-like thing with ladder.
I mean, is it like a 10 by 10 by the picture?
It's kind of like a 5 by 5, like you're going down a manhole cover type thing.
Should have got mine.
It's not exactly 10 foot, just a little bit smaller, but I'm just concerned of the 30-foot drop. If she can maneuver that, then that's fine. I'll let her get to the bottom and then I'll continue on.
Yeah.
You said she can go 100 foot?
100 feet away. I mean, she can go further, but I'd lose communication after 100 feet.
Okay.
Before I would have like knelt down and kind of still holding on to Oscar, so I don't hurt myself.
Hold
Actually,
on.
can Val reach out her arm for you to grab instead?
Either way, yeah,
Okay, cool.
that works. Yeah,
Down the hole.
he would have put a hand out, and yeah, probably would have grabbed. I don't think guidance would work though.
Oh no, I don't want guidance. I want you to not be able to sense anything, and then I'm going to try and look at you.
Oh, good point.
Sugar cubes.
So she going in?
Touche. Yeah. Yes.
Right. So let me get my little tool so I can start trying to open this up.
Yeah. When he's looking through Dienda, I can't see, I can't hear, I can't. My Kithrix's senses are through Dienda now.
I remember.
Just push him down the hole.
No, pass that apart.
He sees himself.
I'm
fall.
free falling.
Hey,
So,
what's that hooded cloak figure coming down?
Oh snap!
So she's going to go down and then it's going to go to the west. And it's going to be like a little windy. Then it's going to go south. And then where it stops, it's going to like get a little bit smaller and kind of like turn into a crawl space.
I think they're actually considered like a tiny creature. So,
Okay.
I don't know. If
I mean, enough for a human to crawl through. So.
Okay. Yeah.
So, all right.
I'm going to send
Keep
her.
going.
Yeah, as far as I can. Until I get to 100 feet. So,
All right.
or until it ends. Either way, whichever comes first.
All right. Just open. Hold on 1 second. Not what I wanted. Just do this little button. It's kind of tricky. You're going underneath something, so I'm just going to do it, make it easier this way. It's going under another room, so you kind of getting that dotted line look, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how to read schematics, so yes.
Yeah. So once you get to this part right here, she's gonna see a cell.
Huh.
Prison break.
Just like a cell door, really dark in there.
Is it like a solid door, kind of like over there with the umber hooks over here? or is it kind of like barred, like in a jail cell?
It's kind of like a jail cell, but a little more squares in it.
Is that the end of her reach, or I mean, because she has
Does she have lock picking tools?
no, but I mean, she does
Yeah,
have
I mean,
vision, so
yeah. Does she have dark vision?
yes, dark vision up to 120 feet.
All right. She does see a human in there sleeping.
Nice.
Kind of like in a a filthy, not doesn't really have a bed or anything, just kind of like laying on the ground.
And that's
Are
all.
they alive or dead?
Yeah, is that all they can see?
I do see some kind of like blood on the ground, splattered here and there.
All right, I think I've seen enough. I'm going to bamf her back. I'm just going to put her back in her pocket dimension, send her away.
Okay.
While Kithrix was zoned out, can Val very subtly, not like rip his hood off or something like that, but can Val very subtly try and see what's under his cloak, his hood?
Sure. How are you doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just I don't know if you want me to roll or whatever,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll just kind of
Well,
like,
tell me how you're doing it, and then
oh
we'll
yeah,
see.
he'll have grabbed my arm, because then he's gonna go into his little thing, and then I'll just kind of like try and like, hopefully everybody else is looking at something else, and I'll just kind of like peek around.
Nice.
It's kind of like, look.
Give me your perception with advantage.
Are you gonna give guidance to yourself as well?
Yes, I am, because I want to see guidance. And perception. I want to see what is going on. Oh, hang with. Oops. Oh, that'll be. It's better.
Yo.
Damn! Holy shit! You see my soul.
27. All right, buddy.
Oh yeah, so she's going to see an olive green scaled snake looking head. It's got your typical snake features. It's got like no ears. It's got a might see the tips of fangs. You might see a forked tongue, depending on how much of a trance I'm in. Yeah, but you're only really going to see it if you can see far enough, which may or may not. You'll see the scales kind of end at the shoulder, like just the head looks snake. Everything else looks more human-like.
Interesting.
Is he wearing any pendants or anything around his neck that maybe I couldn't see before I took a glance, just because I want to know?
How do I want to answer this? So back when we first got here, you might have seen something glow, and when he casts spells, you might see like a green aura glowing from like right around his chest area. So if you can see that where the scales end and the humanish skin starts, you'd probably see kind of I don't want to describe it. I want to say a hedgehog, but I don't know if that's good enough description. Kind of like, you know what a jack is from like Jack's, like the spinning thing, kind of like that in like a gyroscope type of thing. It's got a couple rings that spin independently with a six-pointed, like I want to call it a hedgehog or a jack, that kind of has a slight green tint even when nothing's casted. But when I cast things, it definitely grows more intense.
Like a Caltra.
Sure. Like the time turner from Harry Potter.
Okay, that
Oh,
was
that was
my
awesome.
next question. Okay. that's all. I'm not gonna say anything. Not gonna try and be obvious about it. Just gonna take a look and just kind of smile and nod and tuck that away for a rainy day.
I would have zero knowledge of that because I was looking through Dienda's eyes. So.
Yep. Just gonna keep that to myself and makes sense. Just waiting for you to wake up.
I added a little rectangle at the bottom. That was the extent of how far that cell goes back. So, I mean, it's like a 10-foot by 10-foot cell area.
And I would have said what Dienda saw, so to the group, and yeah, still in common, I guess.
Okay.
Because we only have the 3 people in there, so.
Yeah. I mean, that's our prisoner then. Maybe we should try and see if we could grab him or something. Maybe we can like knock in those bars or something.
Well, discuss that. I mean, you were trying to do this as a job, and now you're trying to. I mean, one group stole people from the other side, and vice versa, and you're trying to swap one for the other. So it's up to you how the optics of, I don't know, stealing your job to, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, like is it still even worth it to do this? But
Yeah, and I think Kithrix is definitely going to try to push to go through this altar. So I think he's going to say something to the realm of, we got to take care of the ceremony first, then we can loop around.
Yeah, because Kithrix really, really, we don't know about his deal, but Kithrix really, really wants that, right?
Yeah.
As far as he knows, the Baylor is going to give him what he wants, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oscar's not about slavery of any kind, so he doesn't really agree with people being used as batteries, even if they are demon folk.
Yeah. But all right, cool. Let's do it then.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I think something's outside bothering my dogs.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Take a bat? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, something.
Terminator.
Not dark. So.
I'll take 2d12s. That should be enough.
Barbarian.
Sharp edge.
Throw down those D4s, man.
Okay.
It's dark here, so that would be scared. But. No, I'm up for going after some cultists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm up for releasing a demon.
Well, as the end result.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatever it takes to get there.
Yeah, I think I probably would have mentioned, yeah, he's slaved in there by the cultist. That's kind of how I'm trying to push these people through.
Yeah. Following the person and can actually see.
Yeah. Do you? I have thieves' tools. I am not proficient in them, but I have them. If you want to try the locked door, or somebody else wants to try it.
Here's a thought.
I have smith's tools, or well, I'm proficient in them. I don't know if I actually have them in my inventory, but.
So here's a thought. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but mending. Would that work in reverse? Could I break the lock? Because it says the spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking water skin. As long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. You think there's any way of that would work in reverse? Or try to mend it in a way that it breaks apart?
I don't think it works that way.
I was just a thought. I mean,
I think it would be.
yeah. Where's knock when you need it?
Yeah,
I have a question. Who has the highest
I
sleight of
mean,
hand?
you're talking about the cell door.
I have a +5 right now.
This door right here. Trying to go back the way.
All right.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if that's the highest, but I have the +5 modifier.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because sleight of hand, that's what thieves' tools is. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Have sleight of hand.
Maybe get
thieves' tool.
Yeah, but
maybe get
Huh.
Beatrix. Beatrix can do it.
Fair enough.
She's got that new trick. So nobody's got thief tools.
I have the tools. I'm just not proficient in them, so I can give them to somebody if they want to try it. I only have a +2, so.
Okay.
I could try
Let me
it.
check what mine is.
I think
Yeah,
I
mine's
have
a +3.
one of the highest. I think I have one of the highest. I don't know who else would have it.
Are you deaf? You don't have a high dex though.
No.
Maybe
You can take turns trying as long as you don't make a lot of noise. I don't see why
Maybe-
not.
maybe Shino.
I would think she knows.
Yeah.
What are we checking for?
Sleight of hand.
Your sleight of hand.
Yeah, I think 3 is our 3 is going to be at the top. So.
No, I have a +5.
Oh, do you have? I'm sorry.
So you have a +5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will hand my thieves' tools to Salkeen, but I will hold them for a minute and I will say, I want these back.
Of course, of course.
Are you gonna give him guidance too?
Don't break them.
Just breaks them instantly.
Question is, I'm proficient in Smith's tools. Would I be able to fix them?
Sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
That or mending.
All right, so we want to try have me picking the lock?
Yeah. Val, can you please give him inspiration or whatever? No, guidance. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I can
And then
hand
if Shino
him the
can
tool.
give you a bardic inspiration, that would be that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But I have
only
to
do that
keep
so much.
quiet.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll touch you and give you touch your shoulder and give you guidance if you're gonna try whatever check.
Yeah, sleight of hand, right?
Yep, that's what you want.
Where's our DM at? There.
Here.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give this lock picking a try then.
Yep. Just waiting to see it.
Back.
Oof.
Ooh.
And a
Use your guidance.
D4 for the guidance.
The 2.
11.
Ain't gonna cut it. Ain't gonna cut it.
Someone else want to try?
Yeah, can I try?
These freaking rolls are terrible, man.
Mm-hmm.
Should have rolled my actual dice.
Sure, 20.
Do you try again or do you hand the tools off? What are you thinking there? Talking.
Can I try again?
You can try again, but it's gonna be a disadvantage. Just don't roll a 1.
Don't break my tools.
So with disadvantage, I'd roll 2 d20s.
Right.
And then you
And
take
take
the
the lower
lower.
roll.
Or right click, and if you're on Windows, it should be able to.
Yeah. So would I still get the +5 modifier on that, or is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That didn't work.
Oh,
All right.
I see
Somebody
what
else
you
tell
did.
these tools.
So you have to take the 4 there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That
So
won't get it either.
I'm gonna actually use I'm gonna touch Salkeen and use my chronal shift and allow him to roll again, and he's got to use this value.
Okay.
What is this about? What?
It's something special I have. Yeah, so you re-roll just once, and you have to use that value.
Just a D20.
Yeah, same thing. Your sleight of hand.
God, these rolls are horrible.
Oh,
You probably might still have guidance. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm right there. I'll just keep my hand on him.
All right.
I see he's struggling.
Is that another D4?
Yep.
What the heck even is that? It's all like on its side.
Yeah.
That's all right.
14?
You're gonna get it. I mean, poor Saul Keen, he's like trembling, starting to sweat, and he's kind of looking back, like, "Oh, don't do this to me twice." And, you're gonna hear that tumbler roll over.
Nice.
cool. Hooray.
Nice. Congratulations, Salkeen. You're a fighter who can take walks.
I'm gonna toss these tools back at the person that owns them.
Thank you. I will take them back and put them back in my pocket.
Where to?
Onward and
Yeah.
upward.
You see a door.
I'm going to open the newly unlocked door and walk in slowly.
Okay.
I can't probably see anything though.
Yeah,
Because
it
you
is.
have dark vision. Send the blind one in. Fine.
I'm right there. So
I'm
I,
covered
yeah,
in
we're
I
beer.
could just light a torch and get it over with.
No.
Stealthy.
I'll I mean, should I give him the light cantrip, or are we keeping it stealth? All stealthy like.
I think we should keep it stealth. There are 4-armed apes everywhere.
All right, I'm
Well,
just
I don't know
gonna I'm just gonna help like guide Salkeen through the dark. I'm right there, so I'll just like keep my hand on his shoulder, and Val's right in back of us too. So
A helping hand in the darkness of uncertainty.
I'm still invisible too.
So yeah, y'all look in that room, and there's no Girlons in there, and there's no sculptors in there. So it appears that they went to bed.
oh, sleep again.
Oh no, sculptors.
Yeah, sculptors.
As the sculptures were gone, I'm like, what?
Oh,
Head towards those other doors.
Oh,
yeah.
now I know why I failed so much. I couldn't actually see what I was doing. I was doing it by feel.
There you go.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's true. There you go.
Well, that's all lock picking is by feel anyway.
Well, yeah.
All right. So which door are y'all going through? The one that y'all went through before, or the one that y'all haven't gone through?
I guess the one that we went through.
Probably the one we went through.
Yeah, Theo, you're in the lead, so you tell us what door you want to go through.
All right. Yeah, we'll just go through here and continue going like where we, how we went last time.
Yeah, the way we do now. There
Yeah,
might be
exactly.
shorter ways, but yeah.
Yeah, precisely.
All right, I can't say to move my character, so someone else is gonna have to move them for me.
Okay.
I can't tell them apart from anything else.
All right. So yeah, I'll say y'all have clear passage up to this point real quick. Are y'all, just let me know, are y'all going straight to the chapel, or y'all going this way, or y'all going this way?
Head into the chapel.
I guess we're going, I'm not sure. I guess this way, like the lower path, right? And then
Okay.
however we went last time. I guess that's
okay.
all.
Because we
The
went
path
here this
to-
way and
Yes.
through this
in here.
way.
Okay,
Yes.
Well,
just
we
making
went
just
this
making
way,
sure.
There's a secret door here, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, y'all are good up to this point right here.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Y'all want to move everybody's tokens to there?
All right.
Since Solkeen is blind, I'll kind of keep a hand on his shoulder so he can kind of see. So he can kind of follow where we're
Don't
going.
walk into the room or wall.
And for once, Kithrix is going to be, he's kind of excited about this deal and trying to get it over with. So he's going to be closer to the front of the pack.
Do I perceive this in any way and see that it's a little strange? Because this is like the first time that he's done this.
You see his eyes glow red.
Am I just like, whatever? He must be like really pumped about fighting or something.
Things,
Yeah.
So, Theo, since you were first, I mean, you're gonna start hearing chanting again.
Fucking guys. All right.
A little different rhythm, but there's still a bunch of people chanting, but just not the same, if you want to call it a song, as last time.
I'm gonna turn to the party and I'm gonna be like, sounds like a remix.
Oh, okay. Wolfric draws his sword. He draws Luna.
All right.
He says, I'm ready when you guys are.
I guess maybe come about here because that's where like the corner is, and maybe just like discuss the plan of action, a quick plan of action.
Yeah. Oscar's gonna whisper to Kithrix, like, so wait, are we supposed to disrupt it or are we supposed to like do some murders? I'm down for either. I mean, honestly, you'll find out more about me later on. But
no one can live.
Oh shit. All right.
Oh shit.
Oh wow. Are we still good people?
I take the pillow off my warhammer.
So at this point, stealth is out of the door, right?
This is what I planned. I don't feel like doing it in his voice, but I want to lay down Sleet Storm, which is going to cover that area.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
it's 80 feet diameter. So
Dope.
if I place it here, that covers pretty much everything. This top row is free, and only this one and this one is free. So I'm thinking we can have, if anyone has area of effect spells, kind of cast them in here and then like maybe here, because they can't see us and we can't see them. So you're going to be attacking.
I think the best I've got is my breath weapon, but
yeah, and try to
that only covers like 30 feet.
I got a breath weapon too.
And then we can have them funnel through, and as they come through, we can just pick them off one by one.
Theo, give me your perception check where you're at right now.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, what's up, D&D Beyond? That's a 19.
Like
You're gonna hear a little,
rate.
around the corner. You're gonna hear some grunting.
Interesting. Like grunting as in like ooh, grunting, or is it like grunting? Like
Is it like an animal or is it an orgy?
yeah.
No.
There you go. Pretty much it, yeah.
Animal.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'll just be like, I hear grunting, and it's not like sexy grunting. It's bad grunting. Bad grunting.
I don't think there's.
Wolfric says, "What's sexy grunting? I've never heard of that."
All right. So
What's this sexy grunting you speak of? I've never heard of it.
So I guess.
Don't worry about it.
It doesn't happen up in the Northeast.
So if I hear that it's an animal, I guess I'll just be like, I think they introduced animals, maybe an animal sacrifice. I don't know, guys.
Hold on, wait. Okay, hold on. So Oscar is going to. We hear grunting, right?
Yes, well, I did, and then I told everyone.
All right, so Oscar is going to cast Speak with Animals.
Oh no. He's been waiting his entire life for this moment.
The hell are my spells?
I feel like that's another thing all of your characters have is speak with animals.
I pretty much have 9 of the same character.
9 of the same character.
This is the first time I'm playing a character who doesn't do that.
And I will now that I figured out dex modifiers.
I just thought about it. If I can get around here, I could walk there and then teleport over there.
All right, I was looking at my breath weapon. It's a 20-foot cone. I'm not sure how useful that'll be.
Oscar wants to so I'm gonna cast speak with animals, and can I hear what like that grunting animal's trying to say in his little animal speech?
It, as far as you can tell, it's grunting, but it's not in any language.
All right, guys, I wasted a spell. But I don't think that's an animal. I think that might be a creature in there. Because I couldn't understand it.
Well, it could not be saying anything though.
Just making noise for
Just
no
being
reason.
like,
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Have
well,
you heard of the god of bureaucracy?
fuck you.
Don't just say
But-
things.
I want to fucking hear it.
But in this one particular place of Tomb of Horrors, you've heard it already.
Yeah, it sounds similar like the last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kithrix isn't going to wait. He's going to go forward, and he's going to cast Sleet Storm. Shit, wrong one. It's going to go.
Go ahead and back up.
Okay.
Go back behind before you moved at all.
Okay.
So this thing is right there.
Ooh.
Oh, hi.
Oh, that thing.
Get the multi-pass.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you could still run fairly close and cast Sleet Storm. We're just gonna have that in your face.
So
We
we're
got
not.
fighters who can take care of that.
Yeah.
You and I can lay down the area of effect.
So I mean, you're not in initiative yet. Theo would have heard the sound and pretty much kind of like pinpointed us right around the corner. Oscar couldn't have identified it, but you kind of heard it before. So I just don't want to have you blow your spell before you got past that area because.
Okay. Cool.
All right. I should probably have my weapons drawn, huh?
Okay. I got a plan. So can I see him from where I'm at?
You cannot, but Oscar might if he wants to do a quick sneaky peek around the corner.
Sneaky peek.
Sneaky.
Your little stealth.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I gotta roll a disadvantage to my armor. Balls. Well, that's a 1.
Oh.
I don't know if I can roll lower than. Hold on, let's try. Nope.
Oh no!
All right, so I
makes
got
it
1.
worse.
That's that one.
So you look and you just see that thing, and it just, and it's gonna start running down the hall, and we'll be in initiative.
Gino.
Oh, nice.
Multi-pass.
It's too late. We're already.
Don't think it's gonna work on this.
All right. So yeah, we'll go down the line. Wolfric, what did you get?
A 9.
Okay. Val?
9.
What? Theo?
Oh man, I just had it. Sorry.
12.
Yeah, 12. There we go.
Now my rolls want to be ridiculous. With
Oscar.
Oscar got 16.
Okay. Kithrix.
14.
Okay. Chino.
6.
Guess who's going first, guys? I got a
Salt.
19.
Saltine.
Well,
Assuming,
14.
assuming this thing didn't roll higher than
yeah, I was
salty.
gonna say. Hopefully that thing gets higher.
There's a nat 20 on the die.
So it is going to be a Salkeen, Oscar, Kithrix, Theo, this Giralon, Val, Wolfric, and Shino.
So I do get to go first. Okay.
You're somewhat towards the back. You can wiggle your way in there. I think you can. You can get to them, yeah. And it's a good thing we can do the resume on encounter now, because it's going to go past a little
So
bit.
I don't think I actually have my weapons drawn, so I probably need to do that. And I can draw both of them because I have dual wielding.
Yeah, that's one of those free actions usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just kind of like I did that a while back in the hall. Okay.
There they go.
Sure you did.
Yeah, I did it while we were sitting there. You know, it's just kind of preemptively.
Or while you were moving through the people.
Anyways,
Yeah.
all right. Yep, this is my first time doing this, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
All right.
If you don't know, just ask. We're good.
So this thing is definitely attacking, yes?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see what I've got going on here.
Well, let me move him up a little bit because
Yeah.
he did. I did say he's starting to
Yeah,
run
he
forward.
started to run towards it down the hall a little bit.
So we're just going to move him right there. Oscar's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Got going here.
If you need to ask me or the group, whatever, just go for it. Don't be worried. Don't be shy. What's the worst that can happen? Are you trying to what are you?
I'm trying to figure out what I've got for actions and whatnot. I'm just reading through it at the moment.
So your actions could be attack with a
Because
weapon.
I do have superiority moves, so I don't know if
Yeah, just click your attack tab, and those are your choices. If you click all, then it's got all your things that you can do, all in the first shot.
Yeah, so you have
Or-
movement, action, and bonus action. You can use them in any order. And since you're a fighter past level 5, you can attack twice. Or 3 times if you want to use your action surge.
You do have the parry maneuver on your superiority die +2.
so.
And you got your hunter's mark. Or you can hold an action, or you can stay put, or you can run away.
Okay, so I'll probably cast Hunter's Mark to mark my enemy. And then
Yep, you would have a somewhat of a angle to see them to do that. Yep.
yeah. Can I use my menacing attack? when you hit with a weapon attack, you can spend 1 superiority die to add the total to the damage roll, and the target must make a wisdom saving throw. On failure, it is frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
Nice.
What's your attack though?
Attack? Oh, it's going to. No, I probably need to get closer, actually. Get off of me!
You want a range or a melee attack?
I was going to do melee. Actually, I don't know. So we're at, what, 20 feet? Let's say 10 feet, 15, I don't know where we're at.
You're about 12 and a half feet at the moment. But you
Okay,
didn't you didn't use all your movement. If you want to get right up in the front, you
I'm
can
going
go
to
for
move
it.
right here,
Yep.
and I'm going to use. What if I click? Do
That's what you're doing.
I'm going to probably attack with my long sword. Sword. Dual wielding. I don't know how this works. I'm sorry.
Just click on that +5 to hit next to your longsword on your character sheet.
With a middle button.
You got it.
Okay, so there's a 14, the menacing attack.
14 hits.
So
Because it's 100 marks, you do an extra d6 on top of that. Plus, if you're using your menacing strike.
okay, so it would be do what now?
So first you would roll your damage. So you'd hit your 1d8 plus 2. You hit that button.
Okay, so the
Because that's for that's the damage for your sword. And because these hunter's marks, you get an extra d6. 6.
Yep.
And if you wanted to use one of your battle maneuvers, you can, because that's on hit.
Yeah, I was gonna use that as a menacing attack, which would be one of my superiority die, which is a D8. And we're looking at, I don't know what that total is, but
Is that for damage?
So yeah,
And add a 6. Okay.
yeah, so
That's
you're
the
looking
12, 12 plus 6.
at 18.
Yep. All right.
Plus,
Noted.
it's got to make a con save.
it's got a wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom of 13.
Okay. Let's see. Make sure it's to everybody. Got it. There we go.
Oh.
You see. Is that all from Salty?
So, all right, what exactly happened there? So he
passed, so nothing happened.
okay, so he
No.
didn't get frightened.
Nope.
Or something like that, right?
Yeah, but you do have, since you're past level 5, you have a second attack, so you can attack him again.
Where's my
Every
nope.
Takes time to figure it out, man. And honestly, it also kind of
Second
sucks
one.
like top the order because you don't have time to like.
Yeah.
Someone else. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hunter's Mark isn't a first attack; that's a every time. It doesn't say it's first time you hit him, so.
Yeah. We'll check that. I'll check that once we keep going.
It's a concentration
Yeah.
Yeah.
too. So.
Okay.
I believe that stands for an hour.
Yes.
All right. So
Wow.
did you do your second attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a second attack with my other sword.
Okay.
be a where? Why is that not
17. 17. You hit.
17.
Roll damage.
Or 10?
Nice. Nice.
Plus your D6 because he's still 100 marked.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
4.
Okay.
So 14.
Nope.
Getting bloody.
Nice.
Getting bloody. All right. Oscar, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Are you staying put? Where you're at?
Well, he's right there, so pretty much I'm gonna hop up here. Pretend I'm still on the trail there. And
We're standing like next to each other.
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna jump up, I'm gonna swing.
All right.
Because I guess this is what we're doing now.
You're not going to knock?
Does a 13 hit?
It does.
Nice.
Oh, damn. Okay. So I'm going to swing. I'm also going to, so the wording of the spell is when I hit, I can cast Divine Smite. I don't have to cast it before I hit. So first, bing bong. All right. So that's 13 damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to cast Divine Smite. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target, plus 1d8 for each spellable higher. I'm only going to cast at the first level. So that's 2d8. Bing, bing. Bing bong. That's on 8 damage.
Nice.
So
21.
my first swing, yeah, I'll be 21. I'll take my second swing.
It's still up, but not by much.
And that's a nat 1 though, but it's 8. How does nat 1 work in combat? If you have a +7, does it count as a nat 1?
It's automatic miss.
Yeah.
It is automatic miss.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was yours. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that missed.
The only
Okay.
time Nat 1 and Nat 20 really are definitive of what they do.
Yeah, it's in combat. I'm a jerk because as a DM, if you get a nat 1, you hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Don't give them ideas, honey.
So
Why
I
you gotta
tell them,
do that?
okay, describe how you hurt yourself. And they're like, shit.
All right, your weapon
I
is
would
now
say-
broken.
Yeah.
You
I would say
stabbed
if you
yourself in the
roll,
foot.
if I were to do that, I would say, okay, do a re-roll. And if you rolled another one, yeah, okay, then we need to roll on the fumble chart or something like that.
Roll on the fumble chart.
Yeah, it is a fumble chart. It's like a
That's
D100. D100.
I mean,
All right. Anything else from Oscar?
No. For now, no.
All right. Kippix, you're up.
Can I get past this whole crowd, or is it too choked off?
You- I mean, it's like a 7-foot little hallway there, and you got 2 standing next beside. How tall is Oscar?
I'm sorry, what about Oscar?
How tall is Oscar? More or
How
less.
tall is Oscar? I feel like he's 5'8". Features and traits.
I mean, go for it. Excuse me, pardon me,
Yeah.
pardon me.
So I want to be able
I'm actually
to
5'1".
I want to be able
Okay.
to get to like here so I can see kind of the center of the altar. Is that possible, or and even if I take
Well, this
oppor-
thing's still alive.
I know. That's I'm running right past him. Even if I take an opportunity of attack, I don't care.
Okay.
Snaps.
So, all right. Let me see if he's gonna try and I will first ask you, are you sure you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's going to take it gets it has a multi-attack and it gets to take 5 attacks.
Oh my god.
5 attack.
Reaction?
Not on reaction. Not the opportunity is 1.
Opportunity is 1. Okay, fair enough. Thank you. So it is going to try and bite you as it goes by.
Okay.
All right. And I'm assuming that hits. No, that does hit.
Shield.
Which is what?
+5 to AC.
Oh, all right. Miss. Okay, so yeah, it misses you.
You had
and
mage armor up, right?
Yeah. That's I have a
That's your shield.
yeah, I have
Okay.
14 with shield. That's a 19.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, hey, I mean that goes for everybody. If I make the wrong call and you know it, just you're not gonna hurt my feelings. Just tell me
Yeah.
no, that's not correct.
I
Yeah.
just looked it up. Multi-attack, a creature that can make multiple attacks on its turn has multi-attack action. A creature can't use multi-attack when using an opportunity attack, which must be a single melee attack.
No, fair enough.
Or
Cool.
you can't use a ranged attack either as a
Yeah.
And yeah,
You won't hurt my feelings unless you go, no, F you, Brett, you're wrong. Like,
so I am going to
Right
cast.
here.
I'm going to cast Sleet Storm centered here, and that extends 40 feet in all directions. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that's going to cover this whole area. So anything in that area has is this has until the spell ends. It's a 40 feet in radius. The ground in this area is covered with slick ice, making it difficult terrain. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on its turn, it starts there. It must make a dex save. On a fail, it falls prone. And there's also heavy obscurement, so they can't see. We can't see them. They can't see us. And their movement is halved, I believe. So this freeze range falls 20 feet. On opponent choose the area's heavy obscurement and exposed flames in this area is doused. So yeah, difficult terrain. So have half movement or 5 feet or 10 feet to make 5 feet of movement. Yeah, and they got to make a dex save or they fall prone.
okay.
Would I've used all my movement?
You probably got maybe less than 10, I think. Maybe about 5. I don't know.
Yeah.
You were behind Theo, right?
Yeah, I kind of want to try to sneak back, and I know I'm going to get closer to this guy, but I have faith in my teammates that they're going to take him out. So
Yeah. Okay, so let me do one thing. So everybody that was in there. So as soon as you peeked in, you would have seen the 30 cultists are still in there, and that one incubus is still at the altar. Just kind of like leading or presiding over the cultists, but it doesn't seem to be anything else that you can see at the moment. There's no more Girlons towards the top of the altar or anything like that. So
okay.
let me do the let me write this one thing down, and they all got to make a dex save, right?
It is when a creature enters the spell for the first time on its turn or starts its turn there. So not when it's cast, but
okay,
at the start.
So when it starts. Okay, all right, fair enough. Cool. Anything else from Kithrix?
No, that's his turn.
All right, Theo, you're up.
Cool.
Everybody's good with about 15 more minutes.
Yeah, after my turn, I'm probably just gonna get off because
Okay.
because I got work really early tomorrow. But
Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
We'll just let
so-
everybody get a turn here, and then we'll stop it after that, and we'll resume next week. Go ahead, Theo.
Alrighty, I'm just going to honestly, I'm not gonna try and squeeze past anybody. I'm just gonna cast Witch Bolt.
Nice.
On this MFer.
Okay.
It's a ranged spell attack. On a hit, it takes 1d12 lightning damage. On each of your turns for the duration, you can use an action to deal 1d12 lightning damage on a target automatically. but it ends if you use your action to do anything else.
Okay.
It doesn't say if it's like a roll. Is it just like a hit, automatic hit?
No, I think that is a roll to hit. Let me check. What'd you say? Witch's bolt, right?
Which is bolt
Yeah.
or lightning bolt?
Oh yeah, so there is like a roll to hit. So I'm guessing it is a roll to hit.
Yeah.
Like there's a section where it's like
Which
it allows me to hit.
bolt?
That's what Cronus did use to take out that guy from the balcony.
That's
Yeah.
right,
So so if you look at your character sheet where it says witch bolt and it's got that +4, so if you got something in there that should show you that it's a hit, and that's what the DC save is, or
Yeah.
and it has a DC save for it.
Yeah,
but
if there's a plus value, that's your spell casting to hit. If it says Dex or Intelligence, that's a saving throw.
yeah, if you look higher where you got light and mind sliver and stuff like that. Cool. Go for it.
I got a 17.
Nice.
That hits.
That very much hits.
2 damage.
Oh.
I mean, you're smelling some gorilla fur burning.
Some cinched fur.
Yeah. Still going though.
I get another. I can't cast it again, so it would just be a but I get another action, which is weird. Or attacks per action. Can I do an attack and a spell? Is that allowed? Okay.
So you're yeah, I mean, is that a bonus?
The spell was not. The spell counts as an action, but I do.
Okay.
But I get 2 actions.
Yeah.
Let me just double check. Yes, 1 action. Okay, I'm gonna try and hit it with my longbow then. Natural 20.
Nice.
25.
Nice. Crit on that.
Nice.
Alrighty. That's gonna be an 8. Yeah, an 8. Well.
Yeah, I mean,
It rolled 2 days.
Yeah, it rolled it for you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Cool.
it knows
Yeah.
when you roll a crit.
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah. So how's that look?
I guess like Theo, since like everybody's kind of moving forward in front of her, she's like, all right, I'm not gonna try and bother with that. So she just kind of like uses one hand to cast like this witch bolt, which is just like I guess we'll do like crackling like bluish green light out, and then pull out her longbow and just right between the eyes.
Nice.
Nice. And yeah, so I mean that thing just it probably with a longbow, it probably would have went like clean through them and then went in the wall.
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
So yeah, that thing stuck against the wall and right behind Kithrix, and give me your perception where you're at, Kithrix.
Perception. 9.
Okay. Yeah, so not the guys or these cultists are chanting, but the incubus at the altar did notice you when you poked through. But I wouldn't say that he heard all this commotion with this Gearlon. So
Did they notice the giant sleet storm that's now?
Yeah.
It's suddenly very cold.
Well, didn't you say it starts on their turn, or just that when
the effect? So
okay.
the deck stuff, like for making it slippery, but at this point, anything in green, nothing can see in, nothing can see out, unless you have something like blind sight or tremor sense or the other one, and I always forget what it is. But yeah, so anything that requires you to see your target, they can't see.
Okay.
So anything like any like charm spells that say you got to see, if you see your target, you can cast it. that's not allowed. That can't happen because they can't see.
Okay, so let me do one more thing real quick. Let me see if Incubus noticed. 1 second here. Okay. Do it this way. Perception. You rolled a 24. Yeah. I had it set to self because I changed the encounter.
Okay.
I can roll it again if you want, but I'll just TP, hold on. Do it this way. Just to be fair. Yeah, so he does see it, so he knows what's going on, but not all the cultists.
Okay.
So yeah, he knows that you just cast that, but the cultists aren't aware. They're still chanting. So we can stop it here and pick it up next week, unless y'all want to keep going.
I mean, that's fine, but I thought we were going to the bottom of the order, but.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, we can do that. So let's see what the rest of y'all gonna do. Because technically you were out of initiative just with this one guy, but it wouldn't have, I don't know, fine line between carrying over to the next encounter, which is the chapel. But all right, so Oscar, having seen Theo just peg this guy or this Girlon against the wall, what are you gonna do or say? Did Kithrix, did you do or say anything once you did that and let the others know what you've seen or did?
Well, I think
Or
we
it's
kind
kinda
of, I kind of said what my plan was for this area, so I was
Okay.
assuming they were still there. So whether
Okay.
Yeah,
whether they
and-
follow it or not, that's on them. But he's
Okay.
Yeah, and Val would have seen Kithrix go since he was in front of her.
Okay. That'll work. All right, Oscar. Do say
Oscar.
what you think.
Oscar's gonna ask Kithrix. All right, what are we doing? You ready?
yeah, the plan that we said earlier, or I said earlier. He's not trying to play around. He is very
Doing this in here and now.
single-sided. Yeah, yeah. This is happening.
Kill the cultist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of that. I lagged.
There's well, the plan is what the plan was before.
Kill them
Okay.
all.
It's kill the cult.
It wasn't a very detailed plan. It was just a straightforward plan.
There's 30 of them. What exactly is the plan? I can cast the moonbeam, but
Yeah. Any area of effects would be helpful, and to pick them off as they come through.
I'm really confused about this because I've got two different versions here. I've got like a 1d8 plus 2, and then underneath it says a d10 plus 2. I'm confused with where that's coming from.
That's versatile. So the D8 is
Oh, that's
if you
if I were to. I'm holding both of them, so I wouldn't be able to do that.
if you use one hand, it's D8. If you use both hands, it's D10.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm holding them both, so
Yeah,
I'm holding them one-handed.
So that would have been the 8s, yeah. So
Yeah.
anything else from Oscar, or just trying to get the plan in order?
just trying to get the plan in order.
Okay.
I mean, we're not in initiative anymore, right?
Yes, technically.
Because I'm assuming once I threw that up, that would have aggroed aggression. So or triggered aggression. So I mean, I don't know if you want to.
It's gonna be a different. Well, we'll keep. What I'll do is I'll add to this one.
Okay.
So y'all keep the same order, but whatever's in that room, I'll just add it to this encounter.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of what I figured was going to happen anyway. So.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna cast, I guess, Moonbeam then. Pink. Come on, cast it. Cast Moonbeam.
Well, if we were continuing in order, wouldn't it be like Wilfric, Val,
I think it
and
would be
Shino?
me.
Oh yeah, because you two wrote the same. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because wasn't it Theo Batty then me?
Yeah, because you know what happened? I switched encounters so I can pull up something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Kithrix is just very eager to complete this deal. So.
So yeah, let me get back to that one. Oh.
Normally he's nice and calculated and slow and methodical, but not today.
Not for this.
You're now fast.
So
Top of your head.
seeing that this resume button works and autosave, I went back to where we just were.
Nice.
And Theo just went. The Garelon's dead, so it's actually Val.
Perfect. Yeah.
Sorry, Oscar.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's Val, Wilfric, and Shino. Yeah, correct me when I'm wrong, but at least we know this encounter resume save autosave thing works.
See, I was just looking out for you.
Thank you.
That's not new product. Okay, yeah. So Val will see Theo take out this monkey, and she'll have seen Kithrix take off, and I think she would know something like this is out of character for Kithrix. He took a hit as he went by. Something's funky. Killed a cultist. So she's gonna try. She's gonna. No, that's not what I want. Let me see my feet. So she's gonna go her 30 foot. Gotta remember what my movement speed is. She'll move her 30 foot. I think I can remember right there if I measured right. Try and keep out of the corner. And then she'll kind of see this sleet storm going. So she'll cast spike growth.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
that today.
I'm just gonna put a couple of bigger tokens in there just to. I mean, I'll put all 30 individual ones later, but just so
count them as group.
Yeah, these are 30 cultists in there, and that one incubus at the altar.
Nice. Okay. I will cast spike growth at them. So the ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing for every 5 feet that they move.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the rest is a transformation on the ground. So Matt.
Yes.
Would you put a 40-foot diameter or 20-foot radius centered in like I think the very like right here, like in the center of the room?
All right, so 20. Let's see. So 1, 2. So it's gonna go from like here to 1. So it would cover this area, right? So
yeah, 20-foot radius, 40-foot diameter. Yep.
I think that's right.
Actually, yeah, that'll be fine. Right in the center.
20-foot radius would be
40-foot diameter, and they're 10 apiece. So yeah, and anytime they
the
walk,
room is 30 feet wide.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70. They're 10, not 5.
Oh, I was using the measuring tool.
Yeah.
I was as well. Okay, my bad. Yeah. Sorry. Can you scoot it up and over this up and towards the entrance just a little bit?
So like here?
Like, let me point.
You can't do it on your computer?
Mine, I can't figure out the thing. So like right here, so like the edge of it goes along this rim here.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, just so you know, Lexi, you hit that little paintbrush to your right, and then it opens up the square and circle and triangle, and you just click on that, and you just like left click somewhere, and you just open it up.
Okay.
Yeah, too bad you can't move it. That's the only thing that that's
yeah. You got to see where it starts, and
yeah.
if it's not where you want it, then you click that undo back arrow and just move it and do it again.
I think I did that right. 1, 2, yeah.
Yeah, then I
Let me, because we were centering it like here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So 1, 2. So yeah, center's here.
Yeah, it all depends on where you start it and which way you pull it.
Yeah. That's one.
Yeah, but so the measuring tool doesn't work. The measuring tool is double.
Right.
It depends on what map I use, and if it actually says it on the map how big a square is versus the measuring tool.
Yeah, so every time unfortunately, rough terrain doesn't stack. So yeah, it's 10 feet to move 5 feet, and yeah, every square that they go over, they take damage for every time. So such a great combination.
So
they can't see, and as they move, they're gonna take damage.
So if you look a little bit to the right, it says it right there. 1 square, 10 feet. A little bit to the right.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
That's when your push and pull spells really come in handy. You can push them and pull them. So
yeah, and then it's good to know so you can use those, Lexi. So if you were casting something with a cone effect, you grab that triangle and you pull it.
Okay, I was just confused by the foot because I was using the measuring tool. So
yeah. So I mean, sometimes it's right on, sometimes it's off, depending on what map's being used at the time.
See, I thought about this. I made a little rough chart of where everything would be at, what would overlap.
He's planning this crap out and everything.
I don't play this game. Wait, I do play this game.
But what was not in the plan is I'll cast that spike growth as my action. I've moved, and then as a bonus action, I will turn into something cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I can maintain concentration in my wild shape, so I can hold that up as long as I keep my concentration. So something with a lot of hit points that has a high AC. I will turn into a saber-toothed tiger.
Nice.
And I will stand here kind of right in the entrance off to the side so people can get through, and just try and be ready to pick these people off when they walk through the arena after they get doused in sleet and poked with thorns.
So if you could put Sabretooth on your token and then write what you cast, and Kithric, if they could put, I guess, Ice Storm on what you just cast.
Okay.
Just to remind us.
Yeah. Also, it's probably not important right now, but I yoinked my freaking token into the Fog of War. I don't know where it went.
Do you have a new character ready?
Do you remember about where you're at?
Right here.
Oh, well, there you go.
I have my token saved, so I guess we'll just do that.
Yeah, we do too. I was just playing with it. All right, cool. All right, Wolfric.
Well, Wolfric is going to use his movement speed, and he's going to get to the entrance of the room. Let me check something real quick. So I don't have to see to do this. Awesome. So Wolfric is going to move into the corner of the room. He's going to use one of his key points to use his Dragon Breath attack, and it's a 20-foot cone, so it should get that entire half of the room. And he will cast, and it will be 2d6 acid damage. to anything in that room. He doesn't have to see to hit. It just happens.
So each square.
There's
Each square is 10.
So.
You might tag 1 or 2 if you do that. I don't want
Yeah.
you to waste.
And if you're where you're at
Kinda
now,
like
you would
it right
actually
here.
be hitting us.
Yeah.
So that measurement tool said different though.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
each one of those
What I just
each one of those squares are 10 foot. So
Let me measure that again. So I move to the entrance of the room. I'll move past the party so I don't hit them,
so
but I
where
can get half of them.
so you were where at around here?
Yeah, my movement speed's 40. It's pretty cool.
So you can move if you can move 4 of these squares, which will probably get you somewhere close to around where Kithrix is.
Yeah, I'm coming into the room, into the church. I mean, sorry.
You can't get that far unless you dash in there, and that's going to be your action.
I thought my movement speed was 40 feet though.
Each square is 10 foot.
Map is
yeah. This map is a
each
little
of these
off.
squares. If you look in the church,
Don't use your measuring tool. Look at one of these big squares.
Oh, okay.
Each one of these is 10 foot. Yeah. So
Um,
almost.
I can get half. I can get a quarter of them.
From you're going to be somewhere close between the, that gorilla and Kithrix. You're not going to get past Kithrix, is what
I
I'm
thought the
saying.
gorilla was already dead.
Yeah, but you don't have your movement speed unless you're dashing. You can't get 40 feet. 40 feet is not going to get you past Kithrix.
you dash. You can go
Okay,
to the
so I
room.
move up and ready my breath weapon then.
Okay. So kind of put yourself just slightly behind Kithrix.
To be honest, I can't see who's who.
Okay, I'll do it for you. And can you see your token?
I can see my token, but only when it's moved.
Okay.
It's like I'm not sure how to zoom in on this map, so I'm stuck with the default really far out view.
you have a
Alright.
PC or a Mac?
I have a it's actually neither. It's a Sonic Master.
You running Windows or you running
I'm pretty sure it's Windows. I got a new computer. It's an Asus VivoBook.
So try this. Hold the control key and then tap the plus button.
All right, I gotta see that everything's silver, so it's really hard to see stuff here.
Yeah,
Is
you've
it a
done it.
laptop?
You've done it
It's a
before.
Oh,
laptop.
I
You
can
should
see
be
it.
able to
Yeah.
pinch
Okay.
gesture.
Well, I did that on my old computer. I didn't think I could do it with this one.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
If you've got a touchpad, you should be able to do the
Instant
two-finger
zoom.
gestures. So you put your thumb and finger on there, and you basically pinch to zoom.
Oh no, this isn't a touchscreen.
No, touchpad. If you have a laptop, you have a touchpad,
Yeah, the trackpad.
trackpad. So you would put your thumb and a finger on it, and you would pinch, and that's your zoom. It'd be like your scroll.
No, it doesn't work like that. I just tried it.
Have you tried patting your head and rubbing your tummy?
No, I mean, literally my thing doesn't work like that. My mouse pad is an infrared mouse pad, but that's touch sensitive.
All right.
Okay, so some computers actually have scroll bars. They might be. You
Yeah,
might have to touch like the side of it or the bottom of it or
Very
something.
edge, yeah.
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 But yeah,
No,
that,
I'm
Yeah.
just moving the map around.
but yeah, if you use control and plus or minus, that's a workaround to zoom in on the windows.
Yeah, try that. If not,
Okay.
you might have to look for that little paper clip helper.
are you trying to write an essay?
Yeah.
Or you get a mouse pad, a clipboard, and a wireless mouse.
Yeah.
It is a
Cool.
wireless mouse. It's built into it.
I'm talking about like
Alright.
an external mouse.
That gets me
All
every
right.
time.
So for next week,
You
I'm
can
reading
get-
my Dragon Breath.
Gotcha.
You
I
get
got you ready. Action. Shino, last up.
You can get like a small little mouse from Walmart for like 10,
Yeah.
$5-10.
I think I'm gonna just move like a little closer, and then since Theo's like the furthest one back, I'm gonna just like, hey, go punch those guys for us, and like give her bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. I'll add that to her token real quick. go. All right, cool. We'll stop it there because that's the top of the round. I'll add the what's in there, and then we'll pick it up next week. Any thoughts, gripes, concerns about tonight, next week?
Okay, so and another thing, if the creature we were fighting died, I lost my hunter's mark because there's no creatures in nearby that I can put it on that I see. So
Correct. I mean,
I don't have hunter's mark anymore.
Yeah, it's a bonus action, so you can always just the next time you see a creature, you should be able to cast it again. So you're not wasting any spell.
I think. Let me.
You can move it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go
As a bonus
see.
action, you can move it if the target dies. That's how Hunter's Mark worked.
All right.
For example, you
Anybody?
can move Hunter's Mark to an ally character and then move it to an enemy character once you've crossed into the room. I've seen people do it that way.
Anybody? Go
The
ahead.
only thing I have
Okay,
to just as a
so-
general thing is I'm starting into harvest season here maybe by next week.
Mhm.
So I may just be a touch late, but I will let you know. 'Cause
Not
I'm getting into
allowed.
my busy
Can't do it.
Yeah, but feel free to go ahead and play without me for a bit. Don't like wait on me or anything like that. But I'll let you know when I get closer.
Cool.
Yeah, just whenever that happens, just give us a one word in Messenger, late. Or-
Will do. I just didn't want you to like wait on me or whatever because I may be hopefully
Yeah.
not late.
I
Maybe
would,
late.
yeah, I would rather see late than ghost.
That I won't do. So you're good.
Anybody else?